Anyways, what the hell is this?
Troll. Big girl job. Can't wait to find out what it is. You know your job must be important when there's literally no one in the office. Consumed a beverage, turned a laptop on and swizzed around in a chair. And it's lunchtime. Ethics concern. Ethics concern training. Sure, that's vitally important. Hard day at the office, same woman, literally the same video, only this time she somehow appears to do even less work.
Vogue, it's giving Madonna. Vogue, it's giving life. Goals, it's giving Mariah. Diva, it's giving...
Hard day at the office. Another day, another dollar. Another hard day at the office.
I'm gonna try editing my first video, although I did download it, but it ain't saved to my thing. It's just a file. Oh well. Low-key Fortnite was so loud I couldn't hear anything. Yeah.
Welcome to Congressional Staffer Talk, where we are slowly crashing out because WTF is actually happening in the 119th session of Madness. So many jobs, I swear, are fake. Office jobs are just daycare for women to make sure that they don't start a family and become a wife and mom. Look at her slippers that she's wearing at work, dancing on the table, and she thinks she's important.
Who sent this shit to you? Jugo, the one in my server. He sent me a video of the problem with women. Yeah, this kind of bullshit.
You know, she thinks that her job matters.
The smart-ass staffer, BLM, Free Palestine. American taxpayers, you're literally funding this. Casework.
What the fuck?
Work are you actually doing besides recording literally hundreds of TikTok videos on the job?
Appeal granted with that much. Radio retroactive check by 60%.
Right, so you filed 4 pieces of paperwork. Hard day at the office.
It's my first day of training in DU
Yeah,
as a consultant for Deloitte. I woke up at 6 a.m. to grab coffee.
Coffee.
And then I went to get breakfast with some of my friends.
Food.
Here's one of the coffee bars.
Coffee.
Same. We did some team bonding exercises.
Team bonding exercise. They're playing with Lego. It's a nursery.
So here are some of the things I had for dinner.
More food.
Towards the end of the night, it's now 8 p.m. We have more team bonding exercises.
More nursery.
Let's have some ice cream.
More food. Hard day at the office.
They sound like they get good job that gives them good money and they're bitching about it. I literally have to work a job where I have to push in fucking carts into the goddamn rail in a hot ass fucking sun. Try to work at that job, bitch. And the pay is shit. This dude's voice pisses you off? How? He's British, just like you, I guess.
This is a day in my life as a product designer at Meta. We finished lunch with some gelato, and then we went exploring and found a music room.
Literally what they have in nurseries. Hard day at the office. Finally get a job. Average of 7 to 8 Zoom meetings per day. Woman to man ratio is at least 10 to 1.
Gen Z boss and a mini! Gen Z boss and a mini!
What work are these women even doing? In between eating, drinking, making cringe TikToks and behaving like toddlers in a creche that can't and won't be replaced by AI within 10 years. Feminists told women that this girl boss
It's like every British uses like the same voice, man. Like the ones who talks about subject anyways. Really? I don't hear it.
Careerism would be an exciting, cut and thrust, liberating experience. And what is it in reality? Turning up to a mostly empty office, fiddling around in a wagey pod doing fuck all, and having an endless procession of pointless meetings.
Then we had back-to-back sessions for a few hours. We had some very cool brainstorming sessions. My teammates are such talented, thoughtful people. We had more back-to-back meetings until the end of the day.
It's a question I've heard so many times before. Paul, you're nearly pushing middle age. Alright, rude. How come you look 10 years younger than you are? Only 10? Well, it's not rocket science. It's called regularly moisturising your face and having a good skincare routine. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. They help men start and maintain a skincare routine 2 times a with a 10-star review. They're offered for like silly further line that thought you.
6 a.m. to beat the traffic and just get a nice workout in. At around 7 a.m. I'm getting ready at the locker room. We're getting breakfast at this really cute cafe at 8 a.m. Got some crepes, iced Americano, which is so good. And at around 8:20 I got to work. I usually get a snack at around 10 a.m. and today I forgot a charging cable, so I went to the vending machine to get one. And 11:30 is usually when I eat lunch. I got a whole hodgepodge of things including pizza, and this is the view that I like to eat with. And at 12 o'clock I get some more caffeine and just spend the afternoon doing some more work. I like to de-stress at the end of the day, and today I booked a massage appointment, so I have that for an hour and then go home at 5:30.
Big life update. I got laid off yesterday.
Well, I'm sure her industrious hard work will be sorely missed.
Day in my life working from the Google LA office. I always grab some candy from the reception before heading in. This used to be an old...
Is this content what people been consuming? Just people doing mundane shit? Being an adult? Oh my god. A day in my life. Work. That's it. Except for the ones who don't do commentary. I see.
Old aircraft hangar. Next, I'm gonna pass by these art installations. They're a really good photo op. I'm gonna head to the coffee shop to grab some coffee, and then I'm heading over to this butterfly themed room to take my first meeting. It's so sparkly and beautiful in here. And I'm gonna grab my 2 favorite drinks, which is this green tea and coconut water. Next, I'm gonna go upstairs and grab some lunch. They always have pizza and a variety of different vegetables and meat. The food is always really good, and of course, everything you see in the office is free. On my way out of the cafe, I ran into a doogler, which is a dog googler, and ran into some ghosts. When they were renovating the office, there were a lot of spooky stories from the crew, so there's a whole area in the office where you can listen to them. Then I got more work done and headed over to the massage chairs to wrap up my day. Let me know what you want to see next.
You doing some actual work.
A day in my life getting laid off at Google.
Another irreplaceable loss.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So quickly scheduled one of these little pod
Twitter employee. Sounds about right.
rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looked. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some foosball with my friends to kind of unwind a bit. Also found this really cool meditation room that I thought was super neat. I didn't do any yoga, but they have this yoga room if you are a yogi.
Did she just say yogi? She says yogi. No way she says yogi. I've been a mistake. Oh yeah, when you watch the thing I sent, skip to 11:25 to is when the entertainment start. Alright, where the entertainment is.
So had some red wine that's on tap. Went up to the rooftop and just honestly enjoyed the beautiful weather.
Hard day at the office. The elephant in the living room is the eternal question. Are these pampered adult daycare jobs making women happier? Happier than they were decades ago? Oh, and traditional gender roles established men as the primary breadwinners, happier than they were when their time was primarily devoted to finding a good husband and raising children in the home. A real job which is far more fulfilling, important and valuable than showing up to an empty, soulless office to fill in banal spreadsheets, engage in meaningless Zoom calls, in between consuming a seemingly limitless amount of caffeine and pretentious health food. Are they happier?
Our survey said...
Depressed?
Holy typos. Yeah, I don't even know if I can stream for this long. My body is fucked.
Depression in women doubled since the 1970s as they try to have it all. Antidepressant use amongst adult US women has surged since the 80s. It doesn't look like they're much happier, does it? Feminists told women they could have it all, when in reality their attempt to have it all by climbing the corporate ladder is the very thing that puts men...
Marcos for 10 minutes trying to get his mic to work when it was like one button. What happened? Like I said, this job is making my body fucked right now, bro. This job I'm having is making my body jumped, fucked into oblivion. I'm not even going to cap to you. Even like taking a break as I had, so I don't even know about this damn job, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Good thing I only got three days of work, or 3 days of break until I have to go back. But I think I might have to talk to my job coach about potentially working on another job. Because this shit's not it. You're just not used to it. That's true.
Men off from wanting to have relationships with them. Dating is the only thing you can put 10,000 hours into and end up right where you started. Katie Kirsch, who is 30 and runs a leadership coaching startup out of New York City. A vital role, I'm sure. Ramped down her search for a husband after many of the men she dated either seemed turned off by her ambition or weren't career-oriented enough for her. So you're saying men are turned off by women who act like men? No, surely not. Men, where have you gone? Please come back. It's not men who have gone, it's women who have gone to their shitty corporate job to make themselves feel more important, pissing around all day playing with Lego and milking the inane perks for social media clout, a replaceable cog in the machine which will dispense with them at the first available opportunity. They trade a lifetime of organic joy and soul-nourishing motherhood for 10 years of arrested development, extended adolescence in a high-rise infantilized corporate HQ that treats them like pampered children, abandoning everything that makes them attractive to good.
Like, it ain't normal for you to do stuff, but the more you do it, the more you're used to it, you gotta keep trying. Yeah, that's true. It's just not about how the job is, pretty much. It's about, you know, just... you know what, whatever. I'll keep going. I don't think complaining is gonna work. I'm gonna just keep it going. I'm gonna just trying to see if I can land the same type of job and shit like that to get better benefits. I feel like I'm not doing it. I feel like I've done enough for little. So let me see if I can like try to land this one job I've been wanted to work at for a while now. See if I can do that shit. But anyways.
Good men in the first place, then hit 30 after sleeping around for a decade, embarking on hundreds of worthless Tinder dates, still single, and then they wonder where all the good men went. Single women own millions more homes than single men in the US, and the gap is only growing. Homes filled with what? Empty wine bottles? You rig the entire economy to supplant men with women. Denigrate men as worthless, toxic trash. Remove the very thing that gives them self-worth, confidence and integrity, being the breadwinner. Then wonder why men are turning into reclusive losers, and women are turning into lonely depressives. But hey, at least you got to live in a pod, work in a pod, wear a designer pantsuit and glibly status signal to your followers on TikTok. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access
Shit is wild, man. Shit is wild.